Hello, I'm Robin Wischel with the Bahamas Weekly and GBI Tourism TV. Well, tonight we're at the Regency Theater here in Grand Bahama Island at an event hosted by the Bahamas Film Commission.
Tonight we're celebrating the premiere screening of Beneath the Blue. Beneath the Blue is the sequel to The Eye of the Dolphin, a film that was shot here in Grand Bahama in the Smiths Point area. We're really happy tonight to be partnering with FLIFF, that's the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival, and that was where the first screening of Beneath the Blue occurred on November the 7th. And we have the representatives of FLIFF here tonight. We're happy to have them here, and we're happy to show the Grand Bahama community the product of filming here in Grand Bahama Island.
Hi, I'm Gregory Von Hausch. I'm the president and CEO of the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival.
Hi, I'm Leigh Adams. I'm the Senior Program Director of the Fort Lauderdale Film Festival.
The Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival has been going on for 25 years. We're the highest tourist-related project in Broward County. We're the only film festival in the Southeast to get 4 major grants from the Academy Awards. And we're also the longest film festival in the world, and we have a little certificate from the Guinness World Records to substantiate that. So we're really excited about our first 25 years and looking forward to the next 25. Bonnie had found the film Beneath the Blue. We'd actually shown the prequel to it, Eye of the Dolphin, and Bonnie had been in touch with Michael Sellers, the director, and she came up with this idea to contact the islands and to see if we could partner. She worked very hard on it, and all of a sudden it just all fell into place.
Well, actually, when I saw the film, it's mesmerizing how beautiful it portrays Grand Bahama Island. And I thought this film really needs to be shown where it was made. It's just such an amazing experience. And so I really didn't get anywhere for a couple of times, but somehow I found a friend that knew a friend, and they gave me an email address, and they forwarded it to Terrence Roberts. And once we got a hold of him, everything just started clicking.
This is really important to us. It's important to our film industry here on Grand Bahama Island. We've got such a beautiful location here, and to actually bring a movie here and premiere it so that the local community can see the benefits of the film industry, I think it's fantastic. And in addition to that, to be able to introduce a Bahamian actress who actually appeared in an international film, I think is the icing on the cake.
We have a special guest arriving soon, our very own Bahamian actor, Leah Eneas. Well, here's the girl of the hour tonight. I'm standing here with Leah Eneas, who is the Bahamian actor on the film Beneath the Blue. Leah, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing just fine. A little bit nervous, but I'm okay. I'll be all right.
So tell us about your role in this film.
Well, I at first thought my role was a really small role, but it turned out that I have a kind of a pivotal role. I play a lab assistant, technician, or marine biologist, and I play one of the best friends of the lead role. My name is Elizabeth Duvey, as in the movie. How did I land this role? I live in Nassau, and I don't actually have an agent or anything, but when it comes to acting in movies, I think when people think of that and they need a young lady, they always call me or a few other ladies around in Nassau. I auditioned fair and square. But I auditioned for another role, and I didn't get that role, but I think they liked my personality, so they actually wrote me into the script.
So what's coming up for you?
Well, I have another movie I'm shooting in December in Nassau called Bahamian Sun, and it's another American movie company that are going to come to Nassau and shoot a movie, and I'm hopefully a pivotal role in that movie as well.
I'm Paul Mockler, and I'm the underwater cinematographer on this picture. I'm also an associate producer. We had to make every minute count because we only got the dolphins for an hour at a time. And it was not just shooting the scenes of the dolphins swimming by. They had to interact with people. The actors had to deliver their lines properly and go through the whatever swimming they had to do with the dolphins. What happened in this show, they wanted to do some of the filming in what were supposed to be United States Navy dolphin pens. So they actually looked for water that wasn't as clear, wasn't as beautiful. However, a lot of the stuff that's shot in the open ocean is just remarkable.
I just want to give you a little bit of history of where we are as a film location destination. The Bahamas Film and Television Commission, a division within the Ministry of Tourism and Aviation, is responsible for the promotion and marketing of the islands of the Bahamas as film location destinations and serve as a one-stop facilitator, providing support services to filmmakers to shoot their projects in the Bahamas. The Commission maintains sales offices in New York, Los Angeles, Miami, and London. Over the decades, the economic impact of the production of major motion pictures, such as the James Bond films or Zeus and Roxanne, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Sea Wolf, and Eye of the Dolphin, which were all filmed here on Grand Bahama, have all been very well received in the international markets. The Ministry of Tourism and Aviation and the Film and Television Commission remains committed to mining each opportunity as it becomes available. We are now extremely pleased this evening, on behalf of our Honorable Minister of Tourism and Aviation and the Film and Television Commission and our partners at the Grand Bahama Island Tourism Board, to welcome you to the premiere showing of Beneath the Blue, a sequel to The Eye of the Dolphin, both independent productions shot entirely on location at Smith's Point on Grand Bahama Island. Now, in our efforts to promote Grand Bahama Island as a film location destination, we recently partnered with FLIFF, the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival, which recently held their 20th event.
I am so pumped to be here. I mean, this is a great occasion for us. We've done events around the world, but this is actually our first screening. We always have a big press event that we do at Cannes. We've done them in Montreal, Toronto, Sundance, Berlin. But this is our first international screening, and I just couldn't be more delighted, especially with the product that you're going to see tonight. It's just a spectacular film. And a certain Miss Leah next to me is just wonderful on stage. On the film, you'll love her. But we're thrilled with the opportunity, and we see this as just a baby step now that's going to lead to great strides later, as we want to partner on Grand Bahama Island and help bring our Fort Lauderdale, Floridian crowd and our other guests from around the world over here for maybe a 3 to 5 day festival at first, where we bring in 20 to 30 films from around the world and see that blossom. We see it as a great tourism opportunity for heads and beds. We see it as a great partnership culturally, economically, and artistically. So it's something we look forward to, and I look forward to working with Betty and Donna and Terrence and Karen and all the other players here on Grand Bahama Island.
2 words. No, I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Freeport, for having me here, a girl from Tan. I know how y'all feel about us from Tan. And I really appreciate this warm welcome, because I'm really nervous right now. For some reason, I wasn't nervous in the States, but I am nervous in front of y'all. Y'all know Bahamian people, let's go. I'm sitting there right now like, oh, I'm so happy my mommy on the side of me, yay. But this has been a really, really humbling experience for me. I felt completely comfortable in Freeport shooting the movie, and don't worry, I don't feel like I'm better than nobody, because I on TV and things. But thank you. Please enjoy the movie. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. Thank you.
I'm going to be quick, too. I wish Michael Sellers had been able to come here and talk to you all about this, but he's been delighted working on Grand Bahama, and particularly at Smith Point. It's amazing. In this film, you'll see a lot of the kids that are just normal kids that live at Smith Point actually have speaking roles in this thing, and they're wonderful. The film was just received so well at the festival in Fort Lauderdale. I was amazed at the way people responded to it. It's a film with a message. It's got a bit of a love story. It's a family film. The love scenes are not steamy or anything like that. It's just a nice little family film. And but it was well received. The information about the dolphins. Michael was inspired to do this particular film when he, after the massive kill of dolphins and beaked whales that took place in the year 2000, where the United States Navy was involved with some ultrasound experiments in sonar that could penetrate the hulls of submarines and things. And that all went to Congress, and you'll probably all remember Alan Bader was one of the guys that did the necropsies of the dolphins and actually testified in the U.S. in a congressional hearing about it, and the Navy admitted they were wrong. Anyway, this is all in this film. There's some interesting parts to it. It's a kind of got a little intrigue and spying and stuff like that going on in it. And the other good news, the really good news, is Michael is promoting like crazy to get a third film in the sequel done and a TV series. So it really looks good.
Thank you to everyone who's here this evening to view this film, because this is about us, this is our business, this is our industry. Each of you play a part. So perhaps after you viewed it, we will take this business a whole lot more serious.